Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're playing the game Genderquest. Right. Okay. Male and female not available. Oh wait. More gender. There's like another word up here. Oh, just not available. Okay. I don't know what some of these are. Oh, demigirl sounds amazing though. You feel partly female, but feel like you are partly another gender or another lack of gender. No. Alright. Intersex, you're born as someone that did not fit the typical definition of male. Yeah, let's do that. What are you doing? Oh, I can't move. People walk past you not seeing who you are. Your family doesn't know who you really are. You know who you are though. You're intersex. But what do you want to do? Think. You gaze up at the stars alone with your thoughts. You think about your life up until this point. You start to ponder the choices you've made when your mom calls. She's probably wondering what time you're coming home, if you are. You could answer it, or you could ignore them. You should always answer your parents. You pick up the phone to hear your mom's voice. Hey, your father and I are wondering what time you'll be back. You tell her you'll be back soon. Dinner's ready for you when you get in, it just needs heating up. You say thanks and that you'll see her when you get back. You begin to hang up when your mom says something. See you when you get back here. Love you. You hang up and lie on the ground staring at the sky. After a few seconds, you go home. Your family seems to care about you regardless of your unexposed gender choices. Nothing you say could lead them to question your character, but you feel slightly bad for not going home immediately. You get in, eat, and head upstairs to bed. Well, you said a few minutes, so you didn't say you'd go home instantly. You cry yourself to sleep, prepared for another day. You walk through the streets once more. You think about yesterday and the choices you made. You see the blocks look like little fingers. When they come close together, they make a heart. Before you get a chance to ponder, your phone vibrates. Your friend's wondering if you want to come around. Do you want to go see him? Hanging out with friends sounds great. Let's do it. You walk up to the front door and you knock. It takes a few moments for your friend to get to the door. He opens it and welcomes you in. You take a seat on the couch and he puts on some TV. You want to tell him about yourself and your gender. Well, I don't know how well we know this guy, but sure. You ask him to meet the TV. You have something to talk to him about. He obliges and mutes it. You explain the feelings in your head and some of the thoughts you've been thinking as of late. He makes a joke asking if you're going to hit on him. You laugh and tell him no. You explain your intersex. He takes a second to process this. You begin to worry, but before you can say anything, he responds. He says you are yourself and that no matter what, he'll be there for you. He explains that it won't change anything between you as friends. He really cares about you, and if you're happy this way, then he'll be as supportive as well. Feel better about yourself. Imagine that your family will feel the same way if you tell them. You stay at your friend's house for a while, eating Chinese food and talking. Chinese food's the best. You head home and go straight to bed. It's weird because we're not getting to know these characters that we're confiding in and stuff. We don't know our parents too well, and we don't know this guy too well. You're walking through the city as you tend to do. You feel that you're close to telling your family about yourself. Your mom called earlier asking if you were coming home. You consider whether or not you'd rather be alone this evening. Nah, let's go home. You're eating, but you feel empty. Your family is talking about TV shows they've watched. I've been getting really into Orange is the New Black. Really? It seems kind of boring, to be honest. It's actually a really good show. I've been watching it at work just to keep me entertained. Shouldn't you be at work working? You actually like the show, but wouldn't know where to jump in. Join the conversation. Yes. You start asking your mom if she's watched the new episodes yet. Not yet. I'm still on season 2. Do you like it as well? Of course you like it. It's a very diverse show with great characters. You explain the variety of characters and their personalities make it very interesting. Who's your favorite character? You tell her that either Sophia or Red is your favorite. Sophia is probably one of my favorites too. The actor that plays her is really good. You correct her, telling her that's actually a woman, or rather a trans woman. Wow, really? I thought it was a man, to be honest. That's pretty cool that someone like that is in a popular TV show. Actually, 2 people play Sophia. You're feeling happy to hear this. Your family seems more and more open about other genders each day. You feel somewhat distant with your family. They seem completely unknowledgeable about the trans people or other genders at all. Bringing up the fact that the actress is trans probably gave your family some thought, and you feel bad that they didn't notice they were trans. You shake it off and go to bed. Sophia is played by like a trans woman, but when she plays like him in the past, it's played by Sophia's twin brother in real life. You feel confident and start thinking about the past few days as you head downstairs. You have no idea what to even say, but hope that you find the words in the moment. You reach the bottom of the stairs when your dad shouts you. You walk into the front room where he is. Your mom is sat on the couch next to him. They're getting a divorce because they're not like shaped like a heart. You ask what's happening. Just take a seat. There's nothing to be afraid of. You know that we love you and that we care about you no matter what. We just have something we want to ask you. The last few days you've seemed different, said some things. We just want to know. Are you cisgender? You're shocked they even know that word, yet alone what it might mean. Take a few seconds to process what they're asking. You tell them you are. Okay, we just wanted to know. You get up and try to leave. Would you tell us if you weren't, wouldn't you? You would tell us if you weren't, wouldn't you? I like my little square, it's pretty. You say that you would tell them if you weren't cisgender and that you care about them. They sit there as you go upstairs. Close your door, making sure it's fully shut. You know you wanted to tell them, you have to eventually, but you couldn't bear to say it. You start to cry, tears streaming down your face. You feel like such a disappointment that you couldn't be who you want to. You start to contemplate suicide to end it all. There's some extreme measures. You walk to your window, open it wide enough to sit under. Pause for a second, realizing what it is you're going to do. You stop yourself, whilst your family may not know you have a life to live. You crawl into bed, crying. You live the rest of your life, your family unaware of who you are. You almost tell them a few times, but never go through with it. You should have to accept you cannot tell them. They were pretty, cool people, it seemed. I don't know, we didn't really get to know them. This is the end of the game. Alright then. If you want to check this out, there's a link in the description, and if you want to check me out, all my info is also in the description. I have a Steam page and a Twitter and Patreon, stuff like that. Feel free to like or comment, Game seems like a good start. Could use more character development and whatnot. But, you know, pretty good. Next. Oh. Bye!